The topic of today's conversation, how to have a minimalist, simple life morning, the first hour. Welcome. My name is Carolyn Shabara. Welcome to my channel, Reinvention and the Simple Life, where my goal is to inspire you, to motivate you, to get you to look at things just a wee bit differently, all on your own road to creating your own simple life and reinventing yourself. I have got several ideas and tips for starting your simple morning. And they're things that I do daily. So I just thought I would review them with you and hope to inspire you to do the same. Of course, the first thing I do after I wake in the morning is to do those personal things. And then I head outside. Now, I know I completely get it. I am very, very lucky because I live in South Florida where the weather, even in the wintertime, is quite lovely. But I always head outside, and I would advise you to do the same. Maybe reduce the time that you're out there, but head outside. Fresh air, deep breaths, it's just marvelous. And what I have learned to do is to look up at the leaves on the trees, to look up at the clouds. I just find it very uplifting. I've done a video on that actually, and I'll put that video right here so that perhaps you will do the same, to look up. The next thing that I do is after I'm out about 15 minutes, maybe 20, just depends, is I head back inside and I make myself some coffee or tea, just depends on how I feel. And then I head over to the balcony where, once again, I'm very blessed. I can go outside and sit. I gather all my bits and pieces for the balcony, and that is my thank you journal and the current book that I'm reading with my notebook. One thing I must stress that I do not do in that first hour of my morning is I do not put the television on. I do not put the radio on. I do not put any music on. And heavens above, I never, ever switch on my phone or any of those electronic devices. That's my time, nobody else's. So once I am settled in to my table outside with coffee and a piece of fruit, I start journaling in my thank you book, and then I start reading. Currently, I am rereading, because I tend to do that, this book here by Dr. Wayne Dyer, and it's, let's see if I can get this, Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life. It's a very, very good book, and as you can see, I have a collection of books, so I have a choice. But what I'll do is I'll just pick out a chapter and read that chapter. And I also take notes because I have this habit of rewriting a book. Or it's just, I write down notes that are important to me, things that I need to take on board. And then finally, the latter part of my first hour in my minimalist home is that I meditate. It's only 10, 12 minutes. It's an app that I use, and I just quietly get myself into a quiet moment, and I meditate. I must add that Miss Evie also sits on my lap. She meditates. I'm not sure if she takes anything of it in, but she does meditate. And I will put a picture of that right here. And that is it for the day. It's the first hour of my day. I would suggest at least trying some of these points, because the whole point of doing this is to ease into your day, to start the day off with gratitude, with appreciation, and a clear mind. That's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until my next video, I wish everyone a good day. Toodles.